Frankly speaking, as many experts say today, the regional connectivity is the name of the game. And when it comes to, for example, connectivity between Kazakhstan and Pakistan, we should be, first of all, focused on developing a regional approach.
Exactly.
And I'm really happy to share with you good news. We finally connected, our countries. Last month, in collaboration with the NLC, we arranged first ever multimodal cargo transportation from Kazakhstan to Dubai via seaport Karachi.
Yeah.
So, and then the TCS company organized transportation of pharmaceutical products from Karachi seaport to Baku via a seaport based in Kazakhstan at the Caspian Sea called Aktau. So what our people say, I mean that logistics companies from Kazakhstan and from Pakistan, that probably today this route, which goes through Afghanistan and Pakistan, is the most viable and the most feasible today. Can you imagine? Due to the situation in the region, in Suez Canal and the Red Sea, due to this, conflicts and tensions between major powers, this route seems one of the best today because, for example, delivery time is 3 weeks in comparison to 3 months using other routes by sea.
Okay.
So this is why we are focused today very much on developing our regional connectivity. And by the way, it is one of the top priorities of Kazakhstan chairmanship in the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, because, frankly speaking, without regional connectivity, we cannot develop our bilateral trade, for example. Because, Pakistan today represents one of the biggest manufacturer in the region.
So you think that given the situation where still Pakistan on its borders, it is facing terrorist activities from across the border, and Pakistan has been time and again demanding from Afghans interim government that they should be stopping the use of their soil against any other, you can say, the neighborhood countries and the immediate neighboring countries. So do you see any effect of that poor security situation on the borders, that yes, it can affect and impact the whole region and its connectivity plans in the years to come?
Again, when it comes to security dimension, this is another priority of Kazakhstan within the framework of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. And Kazakhstan is focused very much on strengthening security and stability in the region, because, stability is a backbone of any kind of developing cooperation.
Any business.
Exactly. And this is why we believe that this is what we should work on together. We have to develop collective measures. We have to develop a united response to such challenges. Terrorism, extremism, radicalism cannot be addressed, by any country. It is simply impossible. This is why we should stay united. This is why we should develop collective measures in order to address these challenges, so-called three evils. And that is why, for example, we are working right now within the framework of Shanghai Cooperation Organization to develop a security strategy. And this is, again, another priority for developing cooperation between Kazakhstan and Pakistan. As I said, nowadays we managed to connect our countries. What we need to do right now is to make sure that these routes that connect our countries, they are safe and they are secure. So to provide security, we have to engage our law enforcement agencies, our security services, to exchange information and to address the issues that we face. Because without cooperation between our law enforcement agencies, I believe it will be difficult to arrange a secure environment for cooperation between our countries. And again, it is not only about Kazakhstan and Pakistan. It is the entire
whole region.
Exactly. The more stable Afghanistan, the better would be for the entire region.
The better would be, exactly.
Definitely.
Excellency, another very important question regarding this. When we talk about regional connectivity, why I time and again I repeat this word regional connectivity, because our generation, the prosperity of our coming generation relies on on the entire subject that we are discussing right now. Regional connectivity is one subject, but when we look at the entire situation in the region from country to country, why I feel that like Europe or the other conglomerates, that they were able to raise their one currency. They were able to raise their one unified market. They were able to raise their one unified platform. Why Central Asian regions, Pakistan, the region we are located, having a lot of warm water and sort of ports, deep sea ports that the world looks at it with a greater importance. Why we see that we were not able to tap each other's potential that fast that we should have been like doing in the past years?
You know, frankly speaking, I believe it is absolutely doable. Moreover, all the countries in the region with the neighboring countries, you know, it takes time, frankly speaking.
And also, I would add a little one. When it comes to Pakistan, I'll need your candid comment. What exactly is the problem that you think that is lying in Pakistan or from Pakistani side that is causing the delay in generating this cooperation?
Frankly speaking, it is not only about Pakistan.
Yeah.
Again, we have common challenges. As I said, security.
Very
Security
true.
is everything. We should start from, you know, from creating a secure environment, as I already mentioned.
True.
And when we manage to establish these favorable conditions, secure environment, then our investors, our traders, our business people in general, they will be interested in doing business. Because, you know, for me, it's unimaginable to have, as a neighbor, a country with the 5th largest population in the world and not to develop economic cooperation. It's something for me, you know, unimaginable. So that's why I think that security is a top priority for all of us. And this is why, as I said, already mentioned, security is a top priority of Kazakhstan chairmanship within the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Another very important issue after security is connectivity.
Connectivity. Yes.
As soon as we develop connectivity, last year, for example, we launched direct flights connecting Almaty with Lahore. Flight duration is 2 hours, 10 minutes. Can you imagine? It's almost the same like Islamabad Karachi flights.
Yeah.
And it shows how close we are, even despite the fact that we don't have common borders. At the same time, due to this absence of a dialogue at the relevant authorities, we unfortunately were forced to discontinue those flights. But I hope that this year we will resume these flights.
And those flights would be proposedly from Islamabad, Lahore, and if you can share the details with our viewers.
Frankly speaking, our airline
preferred routes would be,
our airline, which is operating these flights, they are interested in resuming flights from Lahore,
okay,
and to starting flights from Karachi.
Okay.
Because,
and why not Islamabad?
You see, the thing is that they are more focused on the
I mean, you
populous.
are in Islamabad. You don't fly directly
I would love to have direct flights from Islamabad myself.
So why not?
But they are business-minded people.
Okay.
They see that today, for example, Punjab is the most populous province in Pakistan, while Karachi is the most populous city.
Exactly.
This
so
is
revenue-wise.
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
So what is the suggestion for the people who are watching us right now? Because we still are unable to find direct routes to Astana and the entire Kazakhstan. So in your opinion, being the ambassador of Kazakhstan, what are your preferred routes and preferred flights for the Pakistanis who are planning to fly to the Central Asian region, in specific Kazakhstan?
You know,
because we are having a lot of confusion about this.
You know,
So
nowadays even if we don't have direct flights, we still have some very, attractive options. The first one I would recommend to travel via Bishkek,
okay,
through Kyrgyzstan.
Okay.
Because to Bishkek you have flights from Islamabad, Lahore, and to more other cities. I don't remember exactly which one. So from Islamabad to Bishkek, it's 2.5 hours.
Okay.
And then from Islamabad, from Bishkek, you can easily travel to Almaty. It's a 3-hour drive. Or to Astana, it's 1.5 hours by air.
Okay.
So another option, Baku. You can travel via Baku. Now you have direct flights to Baku from Lahore, Islamabad, and Karachi. Okay. So it's not a problem. And then from Baku, we have direct flights to Astana. And the last option, which is, I would say a very economic one, it's through Sharjah. Okay. So you can travel through Sharjah to Almaty. The good thing is that in comparison to Dubai, stopover is 1.5 hours.
Exactly.
So
because
you just have to move from one gate to another.
Hours,
yes, yeah.
10 to 13 hours.
Exactly,
exactly. And expensive too. Super expensive.
Yes, but if you travel via Sharjah, yes, it will cost you a return ticket something like not more than $500, something like
okay.
$500-600.
It was a wonderful discussion with you, Excellency. But my last question those key 5 departments or the sections that you want cooperation with Pakistan in bilaterals?
You mean officials?
Yeah, like what are those 5 areas that Kazakhstan, you are Kazakhstan right now, and what are those 5 key areas that you are specifically looking at having your relationship with Pakistan and strong investments?
So first of all, it's about transport and regional connectivity.
Yeah.
Secondly, it's about bilateral trade. Third is agriculture. Fourth is IT sector. Fifth is textile industry, because we have very good ideas to develop our cooperation in the textile industry. And the last one, I would say, pharmaceutical industry.
Pharmaceutical.
Yeah.
Excellency, it was wonderful discussion with you. I hope we see you again on our podcast and on our other different platforms of SAMAA Television. We are really thankful to you, and I hope our viewers they enjoyed this sort of conversation, candid, informal. Usually a diplomat doesn't have an informal chat with any of the media outlet, but we are glad that you were very informal, you were very comfortable, you were relaxed, and you discussed every sort of discussion that we actually had queries from our viewers. So thank you very much for your precious time. ये थे हमारे साथ किर्गिस्तान के एम्बेसडर, सफ़ीर बराए पाकिस्तान किर्गिस्तान के, और उम्मीद है कि वो सवालात जो कि अक्सर पाकिस्तानियों के जहन में आते हैं सेंट्रल एशियन ममालिक को लेकर कि उन तक सफ़र कैसे किया जाए, वहाँ इन्वेस्टमेंट कैसे की जाए, तो ये 5 की एरियाज़ थे जिनका जिक्र इन्होंने किया। तो वो बिज़नेस कम्युनिटी जो चाहती है कि सेंट्रल एशियन ममालिक में उनकी इन्वेस्टमेंट हो, या वो वहाँ से इन्वेस्टमेंट पाकिस्तान लेकर आना चाहें, तो नाउ इट्स एन ओपन एरिया फॉर यू। नाउ इट्स योर टाइम टू एक्सप्लोर ऑल दीज 5 की एरियाज़। और एम्बेसडर और इनकी एम्बेसी, इनके एड्रेसेस भी आप हमारे पॉडकास्ट के दौरान देख सकेंगे, आप इनसे रब्ता भी कर सकते हैं। मज़ीद भी कोई आपके सवालात हों तो आप समाअ टेलीविज़न और उनके दिए हुए तमाम एड्रेसेस पे हमसे रब्ता कर सकते हैं। बहुत शुक्रिया। अगले ही किसी पॉडकास्ट में मज़ीद किसी सफ़ीर के साथ जो कि इस्लामाबाद में मौजूद हैं, आपसे मुलाकात होगी। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।